This video covers the practical part of queries, part 3. The question is this way. Create a query to display employee number, employee name, department and salary from the employee table where salary is between 15,000 and 25,000. For this we have to make use of between and operator. Just go to the create tab, other group, query design, add the table, then close the window. Just take employee number, employee name, department and salary. Just take the pointer to the salary column. In the criteria section, just type here between 15,000 and 25,000. Save the query. This will be query 11. Then just go back to design, results, click on run. Here we can just see the list of records. We can see the output here. Let's see the SQL statement for this one. We can just see here, select employee dot employee number, that is table dot column name or column heading, comma, all the column headings are separated using comma, table dot employee name, comma, then department salary from the employee table where salary between and operator here between 15,000 and 25,000, and all the SQL statement will end with semicolon. This indicates that including 15,000 and 25,000 will also be displayed here. Next question is create a query to display employee number, employee name, department and salary from the employee table where employee name begins with the letter A. In this case, we have to make use of like operator. Close the previous query. Go back to create tab, other group, query design, add the table, then close this one. Just take here employee number, employee name, department and salary. Just take the pointer to employee name column. In criteria section, just type here like, then it has to begin with letter A. Just take here A, right? Then we have to make use of asterisk. Asterisk indicates here what? The first letter has to be A and later it can be followed with the list of characters. Then save the query. This will be query 12. Then design results, click on run for execution. Right now we can just see here we have the results here, and where the employee name, the first letter begins with A and later we can have list of characters. For list of characters we have used here asterisk symbol. Let's see the SQL statement for this one. Right, select employee dot employee number, that is nothing but table dot column heading or field name, comma, then employee dot employee name, comma, then employee dot department, comma, then salary from employee where employee name like operator is used, then A asterisk, right, and the SQL statement will end with semicolon. Just go back to results, right. The next question is create a query to display employee number, employee name, department and salary from the employee table where employee name ends with the letter I. For this also we have to make use of like operator. Last letter of the name has to be I. It has to be followed with series of characters. Just go back to create tab, other group, query design, then add the table, then click on close. Just take here employee number, employee name, department, salary. Take the pointer to employee name column heading. In the criteria section, just type here like, then last letter has to be I. In that case, it has to be followed with series of characters. For that, we have to make use of asterisk, then I. Correct? Save the query. This will be query 13. Click OK. Then design results. Click on run for execution. Right now we can just see there are two records are there where the name ends with letter I. Correct? Let's see the SQL statement here. Select table dot employee number comma employee dot employee name department salary from employee table where employee name like operator asterisk I, and this will end with semicolon. The next query question is this way. Create a query to display the number of employees who are working in sales department. This indicates that we have to count the employees who are working under the department sales. Go back to create, other group, query design, add the table, then close. For this we will be taking one employee number where a count will be displayed, the other one where we have the criteria. Right? Here we have to include one more section that will be totals. Just click on this one. This will come down here. And here we will be having list of functions. Right now we have to select for count. We have some average, minimum, maximum, count, standard deviation, first record, last record and all. Many are available here. But right now we have to just count here. For the department, we have to place here the condition where, right, then just place here sales department. Correct? Save the query, then run the query. There are two employees who are working under the sales department. To cross check, just open the table. We can just here 1 and then 2. Right? Let's see the other functions here. Just go back to design. Instead of taking here for employee number, let's take for the salary. And here we will be taking the function that will be sum. That is nothing but sum of salary which is paid to the employees from the department sales. Right? We'll see the total. Save and click on run. We can just see it is 49 here. Let's cross check with the table. Just open the table. Here we can just see sales department 35 and another one sales, it is 14. 14 plus 35, it will be 49. Right? The same way, just close this one. Let's go back to other things, other functions. Just go back to design. Then in the same way we can just check for the finance also. Save the query and run the query. We can just see it is around 1,07,000. Right? Just go back to design. The same way we have to find out the maximum salary from that particular department, max. Save and run. Right? This is 40,000 is the highest salary which is paid in finance department. Go back to design. The same way we can find out even for the minimum. Right? Save and click on run. We can just see here minimum salary which is paid in finance department is 20,000. Just go back to design. We will not take for a particular department here. We will take for the entire organization. What is the minimum salary? Save and then run. We can just see here minimum is 10,000. Let's go back here. Let's see in the same way for the maximum also. Save and then run. The highest is 40,000. Right? Let's go back to design and here we will see which is the first record here. We will take here for the column, that is employee name, and total. Here we will see for the first record, which is the first record. First, then save, click on run. The first record is for Ankita, right? Go back to design. In the same way we will see for the last record, right? Save. Each time whenever we go for editing or modification, we have to save and then run, right? In the same way we can do cross check also. Just open the table. First record is Ankita, last record is Kajal. Now let's go back to design here. Here in total we have the first one, group by. What is group by here? Group by in Access, that is MS Access, what it will do? This will combine the records with identical values, that is nothing but which has the same values in the specified field list, that is a specified column heading, into a single record. The next query is based on calculation here. Create a query to calculate HRA 10% and DA 30% on salary. This is using select. That is select query. Just go to the create, other group, query design, add the table, then later close this one. We will not take all the fields here. We will just take here HRA and DA. Then later take the pointer here where the field is available. Then here we have to just provide space and colon, and in square bracket we have to type the column heading, that is salary. Then the square bracket, later asterisk for product. 10% is given. This can be written in the form of decimals, that is 0.1, right? Take the pointer to DA, leave one space, colon, right? Then in square bracket we have to just type here salary, close the square bracket, then asterisk for DA it is of 30%. This can be written in the form of 0.3, right? Save the query. This will be query 15. Then click OK. Then run the query. We can just see here HRA DA calculation is done. When we open the table, it will not be affected here because this is based on select query, right? We can just see the output only for HRA and DA. Suppose if we have to display even other columns, that can be displayed here. We can go for display of employee number, department, salary, right? Save the query, run the query. We can display even the other column headings also. The next query is based on update query with the same question what we have seen in the previous query here. Create a query to calculate HRA 10% and DA 30% on the salary. This is using the update query which will update in the table itself. Just go back to create, other group, query design, add the table. Here we can see only one table. Queries, we can see here the list. Both indicates here both the table and as well as the queries here. Go back to tables, then select the table, click on add, then close. Then in design query type, here we have to go for selecting the update query. Just select for update query. Right now we are in update query. Then it's not required that we have to take all the fields or all the attributes. Just take here HRA and DA. Criteria, this will be blank because we don't have any data. When we see the table, we can just see here there is no data. Alright. Close the table. Go back to the query. Update to what? In square bracket, just type here salary, close the square bracket, then asterisk 10% is there, that is written in the form of decimals 0.1. And even for DA, update to what? Calculation part. This is on 30% on the salary. Square bracket, salary, close the square bracket, then asterisk, this will be 30%, right? It is written in the form of decimals, correct? Then save the query, this will be query 16. Then go back to design, results, click on run. Once we click on run, the message here, you are about to update 11 rows. Once we click S, we cannot use the undo command. Yes, just click on S. To see the result, where we have to go, just open the table. Right now we can see the calculation part for HRA and as well as for the DA, right? Close the table. In Access, when we enter any mathematical expression, that is the formula when we enter, the column heading has to be taken in square bracket. Later comes out with the operator, then the number or decimal number here. But for number also should not be taken in square bracket, just we have to place it. Thank you. Even the next video is based on the practical part of Access.